Hello everyone, this is Kongaga and welcome to week 5 of my iRacing arcade playthrough. Of course, week 5 of season 4, where we are trying our hand at a new series entry, or at least for this season, in the pilot challenge, not the endurance one. And also we have 2 races that will be staged at Motorland once the Formula 4 Championship and also the IMSA Endurance one with 22 laps. This leads me to believe that we will start with the Formula 4 World Championship, as that is also at Motorland, and then we have the furthest gap between these 2 races taking place. I refuse to believe that this series is gonna get any closer than what it is, because Song Seo-joon and Urasaya are both tied for the lead, with us being 2 points behind them. So I really can't see that it will be any closer. But there have been crazier things, like Halder just going super wide. Ooh, that's... what is that? Reed doing some stunts. So many corner cuts. And it's Song Seo-joon in the lead. Not even 1 lap has passed. Unfortunately, we have only managed to get to 4th. And he's already pulling a gap. Okay. What was that? Oh, that's unfortunate. Or not unfortunate, but rather an asshole move. And that was Pennycook, obviously taking another 5 HP out of our ass. Oh my lord. Okay, and we also have a wild Zalewski dead in last place. Melena, could you just not? I would much appreciate your effort of not killing me. Sheesh. Okay, well now I need to drive like an absolute madman. Also to not get sent into every corner, although we do have a gap now to the cars behind. Oof, that was close. So corner cut for Khalil, but now we do give him slipstream. We're blocking the inside. Get dive bombed, okay. We did survive. Okay. We are touching. We're only half distance, and the Silva behind. There is some gap, but the more that we squabble, the more they catch up to us, so I'd rather not have that. But Khalil is just slow in all the wrong places. Okay. Come on, the last thing I want is to need to fight with more than just Khalil. In the meantime, Song Seo-joon is just loving this and pissing off. I'll leave the corners to him. Oh, but I got such a terrible run through that corner construct that I barely get slipstream. And I might give slipstream to the cars behind. Please give me some. I don't think I have any. I probably have more damage than Khalil, because otherwise there's no way. Right. Okay, I managed to catch back up. Now please, a decent turn 2 and 3. Whoops. Well, I am on his ass. And we have a decent gap, so we can fight. Holy hell. Oh, we got a corner cut. I mean, that's perfect for me. What isn't perfect is that Song Seung-jun will probably score the full points amount, leaving us with a juicy gap, which we probably can't really... I mean, we can catch up, it's just that it's gonna be quite a lot harder than what it would have been if we would have won. Yeah, 7 points, and Urasaya is 2 points behind us. I didn't check where Khalil ended up, but it doesn't really matter, I believe. I would say we continue with the Endurance Challenge, where we are leading by 21 points, so that's an entire race win. Lining up on this long back straight, we have Pennycook ahead of us. At least on the road, but Gonzalez position-wise. And yeah, I mean, technically we just have to outscore both of them by 1 position, which Pennycook and Gonzalez both cutting the corner, making it a little bit easier, but we're now side by side with Dial. Not ideal in this snaky road, but we go through. I'd rather not be on the outside for the next corner, which we aren't. We will be doing a pit stop. Not sure if we should do a shorter first stint or if we do 50-50. Beautiful split down the middle. We nearly get spun out by Neisinger, losing positions to Gonzalez, having Pennycook on our outside, which turns to the inside. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Man. P11. It's always Pennycook, though. Like, shit, brother. Sorry, Dial. I need to move forwards. It's also Harbrook that it's a little bit your fault because, like, and Neisinger, of course. Well, that was totally my mistake. But Pennycook also not really living life right now. Ooh. That corner cut just saved our ass. The one from Dora as well, a little bit. Come on, Harbrook. Around the outside, very delicious. That's corner cut for Yang, but we are missing slipstream down this back straight. I'll probably pit lap 5. I kinda wanna be out of this traffic. Ooh, big jump for Neisinger. Quite unfortunate. What is also not that juicy is Gonzalez being in first place. But there's a big squabble with Halder. And no, Grenier is not there. But we are catching up. There's a dive by Pennycook pushing Rossi out of the track. And we now slipstream. Oh, but Gonzalez has a gap. How did that happen? Come on, Pennycook. Don't be such an ass. I mean, I know I need to overtake cleanly, which I just did versus Grenier, who got shoved wide by Pennycook. Ew. Yeah, we're on the outside. We ain't gonna pit. Okay, but with Slipstream, come on, we can do something. Dora and Yang in the pits. Oh, I got pushed. I probably should have pit, looking at it now. Grenier pushing me, so I push her back. It's Gonzalez still super far in the lead. We need 6 laps of fuel. Oof, that's close. Uh-huh. Are we? I think we are ahead of Pennycook. Hell yeah. I don't mind that at all. This is kind of our fastest lap attempt. At least this lap. But now we have Slipstream down the straight. And if we don't get caught again by Gonzalez, we can set another fast lap with that Slipstream, which we didn't have before. And up to the line. Very relaxed race after getting into the lead. There was nothing that Gonzalez could have done. And this is pretty much it. We have won the IMSA Pilot Endurance Challenge for Season 4 with 1 race to spare because there are just too many points that they have to score that they can't score. 36 points advantage, which we might even improve with the last race or diminish. It doesn't really matter. But I mean, we should grab the money though. With the same breath and still knowing this car, we will just continue doing the IMSA Pilot Challenge. After T1, we have Pennycook. Is there anybody with those race colors that isn't Pennycook? I don't even know. She's always there. We have Francesco Picco, definitely a new face, right ahead of us. Diego Para, somebody that didn't drive much, but we know. Marco Fantini as well. Yeah, we know everybody except for these two. It's only 5 laps. We have only managed to creep up to P10, which in these short races with these not that powerful cars seems to be always the case. There might be 2 more positions that I potentially can get versus Kokiri and Moridi. It's not looking that delicious though. I'm just barging my way through. I do want to apologize, but those are valuable points. And these couple of positions back here can be gained again in race 2. So they're essential to go for. That is a position against Moridi, though there will be slipstream for the car behind. A little bit too deep. Oh, and that is Hastings into the grass. Which there's still, like, a huge gaggle of cars in front of us. Though Spectre now has a healthy gap to P2, which could help her. We dive down the inside of Renault, shoving her onto the grass as well. And we're now in 7th place, dipping our own side of tires in there. Is there a chance for P6? I doubt, but there's fighting between Hastings and Brown. Maybe? Oh, we have a run. No, it died right on the last corner. But I believe 7th was probably the best finish I could have hoped for, since there's not much going up or down the order in the first race. At least it's not, doesn't feel like it. Pennycook in P4, which, yeah, it's only 5 points. She will still be my #1 rival to beat in these situations, so at least not a podium for her, and that makes me happy. Up next, Caterham at Knockhill, where we are 6 points behind Sabrina Spector, and hopefully at the end of this race we will be ahead of her. This is a reverse race, and with only 6 laps on the clock basically to outscore Spectre by as many points as possible, there's not much, but we're squabbling with ourselves here. Spectre really keen to put me behind and move ahead. I am missing the pace because we already have a huge gap to Harbrook, Dora and the likes. That's probably why Spectre is sending it down my inside. Everybody is off. Oh my lord. What has happened there? I'm kind of glad that I wasn't in that gaggle of cars, because I would have probably gotten terrible luck in that. I did there, but P7 while Spectre is in 11th, but ready to jump up the order. Okay. I'm definitely missing pace here. There's something that I'm doing wrong. Lost the position to Dora. Silva right up my ass as well. Ugh. But I do have some slipstream now, which might help me against cars behind. I do get dive bombed, but they have been taken care of by each other. But Spectre is now behind me again. Not good. Pennycook right ahead of us, but with a huge gap that can only really be covered by some driver errors from the cars ahead. Like Rossi, who got shoved wide by Pennycook. I believe Hashim also got shoved wide. That's why Pennycook is now in P4. But nonetheless, we now have slipstream again, and if we don't mess up, we get to keep that for the straight, which we do. Let's see. Spectre is now clearly in last place somehow. Don't know how that happened. I might need to get an instant replay on that. We move ahead of Rossi. Have Harbrook in our sights and would love a top 5 finish here. Somebody is super far off. Who was that? Ah, I killed my own run and could not catch up to Nakano, who went super deep. But that is, yeah, not a fast lap. Not a fastest lap. Pennycook in P2 improves from 10th to 9th. Ourselves, we are wow. Now that's a close standing. 1 point ahead of both P2 and P3. It's basically just whoever finishes ahead wins. Now we'll be laying our focus on the Cosworth Cup, round 5 out of 6, where we are 16 points behind Diaz. We will be driving on Kyalami and pray that we finish ahead of all of the drivers listed here. Oh yeah, let the engines roar, baby. It's lights out and we are off. 10 laps of Kyalami. We can only hope that this would happen in real life. Oh, this is a banger race already. 15 health is what I'm missing. But I am behind of Pennycook. There will definitely be a pit stop. What is she doing? Don't care. We have to move ahead. Missing another percent. Uh-oh. Okay. P3 for now, but we are giving... Oh. Yeah. I mean, that was my fault. Obviously. Oh. Okay. 28 health now. Definitely have to do an early pit stop here. I don't want to do the same mistakes as I always do. Hopefully I'm not giving too much slipstream to the cars behind, especially Halep. Diaz is in P4, so that's not good. He's my number one driver that I need to win against. Yeah, you know what? I'll just enter now. I need to get rid of this damage. Hopefully I can fill... Oh, it's exactly 7 laps. Oh, that sucks. Oh, 7.2, but that's probably because of the pit lane. I need to do some fuel saving. But for now, I need to get ahead. Who is that? Somebody just stayed out. And we are in the middle of a couple of cars. Getting hit by Soon Wen. Okay, well, P6. It's alright, goodbye. P5, I wanted to say. And remember, we need to finish ahead of Diaz. Oh, big fight, big fight. And I still need to save some fuel, I believe. Oh, that's a hit. My bad. Oh, I'm a bit too wide. And Diaz is in the lead. Yeah, if Diaz finishes with a win, it's pretty much over for my championship hopes. So we'll have to settle for hopefully P2 or P3, depends on what we can do here. But we are squabbling a little bit too much with the Silva, which we now dispose of. I still need to save some fuel though, which I kinda can't if we're fighting this closely. My tire wear will also suffer, so I have to deal with that. Kinda have to deal with it already. Losing the touch, the cars ahead. Maybe they can fight a little bit. I will run out of fuel. No! My inside. Saving some fuel on this corner. While I'm on the inside, I can kind of lift. To 1%. Oh, with 0 over the line. Oh, and the Silva lost the position. Not a fastest lap. I wasn't that far off. But that's a clean sweep for Diaz, who now... Is he crowned champion? He is crowned champion! Congratulations, Diaz, with 1 race to go. Can't say he won this championship. Yeah, I would also be ecstatic like that if I would have won the championship with 1 race to go. At least this one. Woof. Now we have 2 IMSA championships back to back, with the first one being us 14 points behind Nora Rossi, 2 laps of Imola. Imagine if it would be 2 laps. I meant 10 laps. 1 pit stop, and hopefully we are not getting killed as we always do here in Imola. Corner cut, free position, getting hit by Rossi on my ass. 2 health is missing. We had worse. I didn't like that jiggle from Remis. Not Agda, it's Argo Remis in this series. We're missing 5 health. But we managed to carve our way through in a decentish manner. And that's Rossi just not giving a fuck. Holy hell. Yeah, she wants this championship. Holy hell. That's unfortunate. I also want it, but you can't win it if you get corner cuts. Rossi in P3. Ourselves 7th. Okay, that's a lot of corner cuts. And we're now in 4th. But the slipstream is kind of absent. Should we pit rather soon or not? Ah! Yep. I probably should. Around next lap. And get my health back. Ah, come on! Man, the entire gap that I had to P6 gone, and that's just now been replaced with the gap between myself and Pennycook. Fuck. Okay. I will still pit. Oh, everybody's pitting. Okay, definitely enough fuel. No, Rossi's here in the front, as well as, who was that? Don't actually know. Oh, let's quarter cup for Rossi. I kinda don't want to fight against her while all these cars still need to pit. So that's annoying. Ahead of us, Kanan, who managed to get an even quicker pit stop. She's pushing now. Holy hell. Oh, but we're coming out in traffic, no? Ooh, very lucky to be ahead. That was a corner cut by Moreno. And we dispose of him, more or less. Still will be giving him slipstream everywhere we go. Oh, and that's a goodbye by Kanan. He did it again. He is him. Trying to portray Lightning McChow. And now we need to fight against Rossi. We need to find something. Yeah, there she is. Sniffing glue like always. Now I need to defend for 2 laps from her. Yeah, you take the outside. Oh man. Oh, this slowdown felt worse. Yep. Clean dive. You get the outside. You get again the outside. And I get the fucking curb. Crazy. Kiss. Okay, I will defend the inside aggressively. That was close. Oh, don't push me wide. Yeah, I will defend this to my grave. Jeez, fighting this tooth and nail as well. Ooh boy. Okay. That was a hard fight. You can see how much it has cost us versus Rossi. Oof. I could feel that bump into my ass. That was aggressive. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? Psst. And it is the fastest lap for her, so a clean sweep for her. And it's now 19 points that we are behind. Yeah, I mean, it could have been better. It could have been a lot worse, especially if we would have lost against Pennycook. But this was just a preparation of the race of the Nah, that's a lie. But we will be driving around Motorland, round 3 of 6, where we try to gain 6 points on Maggie Yang and not lose too many points to Diaz, Kokiri, and Owusu, who are right behind us. I believe it makes sense to drive for 6 laps in the hopes that we just do 2 stops. That was a corner car already. We go very wide. I didn't really want to take any damage yet. Oh, corner cut for Yang. Very juicy. But this happens, so that's shit. Oh, please no damage. Okay, somehow I've been promoted to P6. Don't even know how that really happened. Oh man. Shoved wide, losing all the spots. Yang just not respecting that I am existing. So I won't do the same. I mean, I will, actually. Not won't, will. Will Smith. Goodbye! I mean, what do you expect? Ow. I shouldn't have done that. Because pissing off a Diaz is not good. Okay. And breathe. Lap 3, Hastings has checked out and doesn't want to know anything from us. Spectre's P2, Harbrook in P3, but we are trying to get that from her. Ooh, nearly got a corner cut. Getting overtaken again, but we do have the inside, and we are into the podiums. Into the podium paying positions. Are we getting dive bombed? Nope. Not yet. Missing 14 health though. We have 2 drivers in the pits, Rossi and Diaz. Ah, shit. You know what, I'll pit now. I'll do a 4-stop, I don't care. I'll just fill the car completely. Okay. I mean, most of the people are in, which is cool. Maybe they just have the first stint short and then the rest they stretch. Not sure what the AI have in mind half the time. Good thing for Hastings is the fact that she probably went through without any damage, so the only thing that I'm not liking is that Yang was last place and now is already into P3 again. Like, where did she gain all that time? Okay, we do jump Spectre, but only just about, and we're missing 1 health already. And I don't like what she will be doing here. Okay, nothing yet. But she will, maybe, possibly. Wait, where did she go? The fuck? All of a sudden she's gone. Well, I don't mind. I have adapted the strategy. As you can see, I'm going 1 lap longer and thus abandoned the 4-stop and going again for a 3-stop. It just about works out. Fill the car completely again, I would say, because why not? Rather have fuel now than later. There we go. Hastings the only one staying out for the entire duration. And we are left alone by everybody, pretty much. Oh my god. Nearly hit the wall and now I'm out together with Hastings. 1 lap difference and we touch 3 health gone. I hope she's also missing at least 2 so that it's more or less balanced. Oh, we're way too wide. Okay, well, maybe that was a blessing in disguise because she didn't know where the hell the braking point was. And Yang is also there, trying to steal away P1, so time to concentrate. That is enough fuel. Do we get... Wait. Oh no, yeah, we get out easily ahead of everybody. I thought this was gonna be close, but doesn't seem like it. Also... No, wait. Okay. Maggie did manage to do an overcut. So that's huge for her with better tire wear and whatnot. We just need to hold on to what we have here. It is always the longer races where the least amount happens, or I mean, unless it's a stretch over the entire distance. And we finish. It's not the fastest lap by 3/10. I had a feeling that it was most likely not going to be enough. The points gain thus only 3. We are now 3 points behind Yang, 10 ahead of Diaz. And Hastings is the driver that finished in 3rd place. I did not check what position she was in the championship. This will probably be the last video for a while. I will be in holidays and I didn't really pre-record. Maybe there will be an additional one after this one. But small break. We can all recover. Afterwards, I will probably have skill issues left, right, and center, but that will most likely be very fun to watch. With that in mind, thank you so much if you got until here. If you enjoyed, why not like and comment something, and maybe even leave a subscribe. Who knows? I will definitely be picking up the series where we have it here, after a comeback. And thank you again. Until the next video. Goodbye.